I think that you should throw these beans away.
No, let's try the worms.
I'll eat them.
You know, I'm not sure. Well, let's find out. There's more than worms in here. There's all sorts of bugs. But they all do the same thing. We'll put it over in this corner so we can check it daily and see whether they eat it or not.
How are you gonna know?
Because if it starts to smell, put your nose in there and see if you can smell anything.
No, actually it smells pretty good.
Like
but I've smelled it before.
Yeah, well, if you do smell it, give it a bit of a turnover. There's probably something in there that shouldn't be in there, like milk or bread. Sometimes you can just put too much in there. You just
Oranges?
They won't hurt it, but they don't like the acid, you know. See how they go.
They don't like the light though, do they?
They don't. They're photophobic. See light, they'll go down. They're in
Wow,
there.
how many do you think are in there?
They say 10,000 when it's working in full capacity.
Can you put that in there?
Yeah, paper. They eat paper. But if you have a look here, this is what it turns into. If you have a look up under here, if I can lift it, it's pretty heavy. That's where the worms migrate because they only live in the top part of the refuse. You can also pull this one up. That brown stuff is their poop. It's called worm castings. So that naturally stays on the bottom. The worms migrate to the top, and when you get a full load here, which we have, we can change it over later. So that's really old, that one.
Yeah.
This is empty of worms. You just dump this out, put that one on the bottom, and put this one on top.
Oh, okay.
And start again and just alternate
So
them.
you use that to fertilize your plants?
Yeah. That's a soil conditioner, it's compost.
So how long does it take to get from this to this?
It's been like this for quite a while and I haven't changed it because I keep feeding into this one. It just doesn't, they eat so much that it must take at least 10 of these to make one of these.
So once this compost's there, what does it seep down into that?
Yeah, and when you get to a certain level there, you won't be able to put the lid on, so it's time to change. And the worms have migrated out of there, so you're not going to, you still got your worms, they're sitting in there.
Let's say to eat through these banana peels, mangoes, and watermelon, and all this stuff. Probably what, like a week, a month?
That'll be eaten down in a week.
In a week, it will look black.
It won't be like this,
Okay.
but it'll be decomposed, and then probably another few weeks later, it's like this.
Okay.
There's no soil in there. It looks like soil, but it's not soil. It's worm poop.
And your plants grow a lot better with it?
They do.
And
There's a couple of seeds that are trying to make their way up, but they won't survive. They won't get any light down here. Obviously, I'm throwing in here things such as melons and things. They're all full of seeds. A lot of the seeds germinate, but they've got nowhere to go, so they'll just die off and become food for the worms again. So this one will go back. It's ready for emptying, but I won't empty it today. This one goes this way. Lid goes back on because they're photophobic.
Now what about the juice that comes out?
It's water mostly, but it's obviously been through the 3 layers. It's basically a liquid fertilizer for your plant. If you feel that, it's quite heavy, right?
Yeah.
So we saw the poop. That's the other ingredient that's in there. Most
Like
of it.
the pea.
It's not pee. It's just water out of the plant.
Oh, well I just thought poop and pea.
Well, do worms pee? That's a good question.
Well, do they poop?
They certainly do.
Oh.
They're just like an intestine.
Well, why
walking
wouldn't
around.
they pee?
You've raised an interesting issue because I don't know whether they pee or not. They have to live in a wet environment. Maybe it is pee, yeah. I have to be more respectful to it because I usually just throw it around, think it's just water.
Oh, alright, well maybe we need to research that.
Because there is a god of worms which I think I always do.
Oh, really?